How's everything backwards?
What do you mean? Hey, Melina and Jason are here.
Melina.
Yay.
And Bonnie.
Okay, why isn't it showing up here?
We're waiting.
There we go. There we go. Hey, Melina and Jason and Bonnie.
And Jason.
You didn't hear me say that the first time?
Well, I heard you say something, but it didn't register.
It didn't register. It didn't register. Howdy, howdy. How are you guys? We're doing good, huh? Drew just came home for the night. Got some stuff to do tomorrow, and then he'll head back to school. I got to see some family this weekend, and Drew came with me. My aunt's 89th birthday. Hey, Hilary. I'm doing good. How are you? Hate that I'm not going to reunion. I know, me too. We will do our best to post stuff.
It's getting closer.
I know.
I know we signed up. It's like it's so long away, and now
Hey, Linda.
it's going to be here next month.
I know, isn't it crazy? Thursday's the deadline, the extended deadline. Hi, Kara.
Is there a number yet?
Hey,
of how many
Emily.
people are registered?
Not yet.
They won't tell us?
Not yet. I think that we don't have huge numbers. Got a big suitcase I could hide in. Wouldn't that be awesome? I wish. I don't think that the numbers are bigger than last year, really, and I think that it might have a lot to do on just the cost and that it's so far on the East Coast, so some of the people from the West Coast, it's a little more expensive for them to come over. So hopefully going forward, there will be a little bit of a, that we'll be able to kind of find some other options for hotels instead of just the one hotel, maybe have some different layers of rates for everybody. So, I think we're getting to that point now where we can do that and not have everybody at the same exact hotel. When you're small, you want everybody at the same hotel.
But they want everybody at the same hotel for the gifts.
Right. Yeah, I like I said, I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating. I just think as we get bigger, I know we want more people, and the best way to have that happen is to find hotels where you have like 3 tiers of rates. Like when I used to work in the hotel side, we had the big convention center, and then we had the 3 different hotels, and they were completely different hotels, even though they were all our hotels, but so there were real significant rate differences. So anyway, are they live yet? We are live. Let me know if you guys you can hear us, right? I think you can. So we won't be on long tonight.
If Kara is on, what is she on if she doesn't see us?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it just?
But she can see the questions and stuff. So maybe I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how that all works. But anyway, okay. So it is Tuesday, June 13th, and I'm Dana. And this is my husband, Duane.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Lucianus. We don't ever say that, so I thought, we probably should say that in case we have any
I am her
new
husband.
people.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Kara, I had to go out. Oh, okay. They were talking about the live stream. So, anyway, today is Tuesday the 13th, and 2 more days. Make sure your team members know that cutoff for reunion, 15th, it's done. You got to get in there if you can. Now's the time to do it. After our call tonight, the leaders have our call, managers and up, at 8 p.m. So if you're a manager or up or higher, and if you're not yet, then hopefully you will be one day real soon, and you could be a part of those calls as well. They're usually pretty interesting.
What's the call about tonight?
I'm not absolutely sure.
Who does it?
Colby. It's Colby's monthly leadership.
So we don't get Tom one.
No, that's just the directors. The directors had a call with Tom last week, and it was really It was really a great call. I wish that, and hopefully he'll do something like that for leaders or even the consultants. But it was such a great call, and he kind of talked about, where we're at and some concerns. I would love to think that everything's always happy and rosy, and but every now and then there's a little bit of it's actually what happens. It seems like is this time of year, because it's June, we all kind of start to go in this, oh gosh, I hope things don't slow down mode, and so we get a little bit worried. And so anyway, I had a conversation with him last week, and he went live with the directors just to talk about some things and answer some questions and to kind of give us an idea of some of the really cool things that he's rolling out or that they are rolling out at Reunion. And I'm so impressed. They continue to just really impress me because they find ways to help us do our jobs. And now that we're really into the party side of things and we're really pushing parties, they're very engaged in everything. Like they did the Blitz, and then they had all the follow up after the Blitz and how to host your coach your hostess and things like that, and even giving us scripts. So they're getting more and more involved in that and figuring out how to really help us with our business, which is huge. It's huge. So hey, Tasha, hey, any hints on I have no clue about Reunion location next year.
And welcome, Stacy.
Welcome, Stacy. Where's Stacy? Was she up here tonight? I missed it. Welcome, Stacy. Yes, I told Tom, Emily, you mentioned we'd love to hear from him more. I told him that. I said, we know that you guys are busy working, but we don't, it's hard to visualize that when we are working by ourselves every day and just kind of doing our thing. And so, when I went in, I had to drop something off, but when I went in there and I saw the buzz that was going on in the office, and I just kind of stopped in to say hi to different people, and man, they're entrenched in Pink Zebra. I mean, they're working on all kinds of things, marketing and the, everything from top to bottom. They're working on stuff. And I told him, I said, it would be great for us to hear from you and Kelly and even David and, just some of the other people from time to time.
That would be cool if just like middle of the day, they just do a
that's what
quick
I said.
Hey, here we are at the Pink Zebra
just
location.
jump
We're
on.
showing,
Absolutely.
running around today. We got a lot of ideas going on.
Exactly. That's what I told him. I said, we would love to hear from you. I said, even Kelly's little DIY that she did with the reed diffusers, I said, we were all over that. Just because it just makes them real again, and it puts them right in front of us. So, hopefully they'll be able to pop on a little bit more. I mean, I know they're busy working, but it would be nice. I know we love that. So, so let's see. Okay.
The open house, Bonnie, Dana has them, and she invites other vendors.
Mm-hmm.
So she actually gets their guest as well showing up.
And they get mine.
And it's usually not a lot of people. It's a handful, and usually they buy stuff a little bit here and there. Sometimes they don't, but it's a hit or miss. But you keep trying, keep doing your little parties.
Connecting with other vendors is so great, because you'll find that you have a group that will really support one another. And since we're all basically in the same profession, it is nice to have other people that will support you. And
they let you know about events and other little things that you wouldn't know about. Only, you don't even know how they know about it, but they know about little things. And if they like you, they will say, hey, why don't you join us for this event? Or, hey, have you heard about this event? Or have you signed up for this event?
Right.
And you can get good events from other vendors, because they will tell you, no, don't go to that one. It's really not worth it. Or let's go to this one because we've had a real good success at this one. So other vendors are very helpful.
Very much so. Linda said, where's Dana? Does she not know that it's me? Hey, Linda, it's me. I have no makeup on. My hair's not done. Sorry, y'all. This is me. A lot of times during the week when I don't have any place to go and I'm just working from home. So anyway, but yeah, good points. That's very good. And I do love the open houses. And if you can get other people to couple
We've
of other
had
vendors.
plenty that no one's came to, but we've had some where some people have came to.
Yeah. And they're just very casual open houses, just basically to get people in here, get them to smell it. I like it because they come into our house and they kind of see how we have things set up, and they can see that I use all like I put shades and whatnot in all of the different rooms, and I have some of the shades that don't even have a light under them. So it just gives everybody the opportunity to see all of the options that they can do with our decor pieces. So it's very cool. So what I thought tonight we would do is, most of you guys have heard our story, and it's funny because when I talk to people, we'll come back and answer questions in a minute. When I talk to people that so when I talk to people and I share kind of what we've gone through and whatnot, I find different elements that I didn't realize before. Like, for example, before I came to Pink Zebra, Duane's a plumber, right? You've been working for these guys for how many years?
Too
many. So a long time. And I have been in the hotel industry for 20-something years. And I kind of landed there years and years and years ago.
Linda, we're right here.
She doesn't see us. So anyway, I landed there years and years ago, and I'm very fortunate. I mean, it was a great industry to be in. I learned tons, but there were many times that I would get very frustrated. Just like with anything, things started to evolve in the hotel industry. When I first got into it, it was a lot of fun. There weren't so many hotels out there that it was just crazy, constant, what's the word I'm looking for? Competition. So the longer I was in it, the more stressful my particular job segment became over the years. And so I was always thinking, what could I do different? There's got to be something I could do different. But I couldn't go into a different area in the hotel business because sales supposedly was where, you could make the best money and whatnot. So, but what I realized was that while I was a sales manager, I was grumpy a lot, because I was dealing with frustrated clients that didn't get what they thought they were going to get, or that things didn't go right, or they felt like they were paying too much, or they would argue over the contract. We would have room nights that they had to guarantee, and then they didn't pick them up, and they'd argue that point. It just got to the point where it was like always something. And then there towards the end, I was also kind of in charge, I guess, of they wanted me to be a director of sales. They wanted to put me in that role and let me try it out because I didn't think I'd want it. And man, I mean, I took my work home with me every single night. I mean, it was ridiculous. So when Kelly literally said, "Hey, come out to the office. I just want you to see this," and I was out there and I said, how do I get this? Because I love this. It smells so good. And she said, "Well, you got to order a kit." And then Patty said, "Yeah, and you can have parties." And I was like, "No, I'm not going to have parties. That's not what I'm doing here. I just want to order. I mean, it's great. If I can get 25% off, whatever, I don't care. Or I'll order from a consultant. I just want to be able to get my hands on this stuff. It smells so good." So when things kind of started coming together for me, and I started realizing that this really could be a business, I mean, I put myself into overload mode, and I don't even think I realized it at the time. But I mean, Duane, the way he describes, I was 24/7 I was working. So I don't think I realized it, but I did. I went into overload mode, and that's not a bad thing because it got me to where I wanted to be. I realized I wanted to work this as a business, and so I went into that mode. And for 2 years, or longer, I just busted chop every day because I was bound and determined that this was going to be the answer. This was going to be my get out of jail free card. That I could actually leave the hotel industry. So yeah, I mean, some people say, well, you were lucky because you got in at the beginning. And I go, excuse me, there were a lot of people that got in at the beginning. And, I mean, what happened to them? So I don't think that's the case. I think the difference is that I worked the business. And there are so many of you guys out there even that got in at whenever you got in and have seen that as long as you work the business and you do it consistently, you too will rise and continue to grow and continue to make money. So I don't necessarily think that just getting in early was a key at all, in fact.
It's still early.
Well, it is still early. Yeah, because we've not even gone into Canada yet.
5 years later, we still only have 40,000 consultants.
And 20% of them actually work the business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, a small number works the business.
Yeah.
So even though it's 40,000, like you said, only a small number works their business. So
right.
we're still young and it's still early.
Right.
Even though the company's 5 years old, we're still young in this company.
Right.
So I hear that all the time. Well, you're supposed to start at the beginning. Oh, your wife's making all the money. She started at the beginning. No, there's people started way after that.
Exactly.
That are making the money. I mean,
there are people that have exceeded. I mean, that have exceeded me in income, and I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Anybody can do anything that they want. It does take time, and it takes energy and dedication and grit and all that stuff. But it's absolutely doable.
But it's a job. You have to work it to get to that level.
It is. It's a fun job.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, well, I'm not going to do it today. Maybe I'll set some time this weekend and do it a little bit. That's not going to make it there.
Mm-mm.
It's work every day. She works this job every day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's constantly doing something. I mean.
But it's fun for me. I mean, I love it. And I mean, I think okay, so then progress a couple of, back to 2015 when I finally quit my job. I went ahead and stayed on to the end of January for them, hoping that they would find somebody that they could bring in and I could train. I did end up training a girl, but I left and I had to buckle down because it was going to be a change. There for a while we were making both incomes, which was really nice, and then we took the chance and me quitting that corporate job and us just living on the Pink Zebra income as well as his plumbing income. But what was really cool was months and months go by and I start seeing these people that I used to work with, and every single person that came across me said, God, you look so happy. Like, you don't look like you're uptight or you're tense and then I started to realize, you know what? It's true. I mean, it's just there's just this weight that's lifted off when you're not reporting to corporate Joe and having to, they were my boss and I had to make their numbers, not my numbers. I mean, I still put a lot of pressure on myself, but oh my gosh, it's just such a different world. So anyway, I just, I don't know where else I was going with that, but it's just funny because over time you start to realize that story, me getting the kit and, beginning to share with my friends and it starts building and all that. Well, I kind of forgot about all those little bits and pieces in between the struggle and the time that you put in and all that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, that's all important for people to know. I don't want them to think that, I just said, one day I said, I'm just going to make this my career, and it happened. I mean, there was a lot of work that went into it, and anybody that works their business, that's dedicated to their business, which I'm seeing you guys right here, I know all of y'all are, you have to put in the time, and then it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it in the long run. Plus, if nothing else, I have such a love for this business and for the people in the business, and it's just awesome. And that we get to work it together.
Well, yeah, the love you have for Tom and Kelly and a lot of the staff, and actually, when you first got started, you had a I can't fail attitude. I can't not make this happen. I have to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think being one of the first, you felt all the burden on your shoulders to make this business successful. Yeah. It's like I'm here at the beginning, so I have to make sure this works because they're my friends,
right? And
I like them, and
that's so funny.
It was like it's all on my shoulders to get this going. Even though there's other branches and other people working, I think you felt more obligation to make it work after you started actually working it.
Well, it was kind of like once I saw certain people getting involved and joining the company, and they started doing things, and that's when I think I felt that burden. I'm like, you know,
these are my friends.
Yeah,
I need to work.
Do this.
I got to do this too, and I got to work hard, and I got to.
Right.
I think you put the load on your back.
I probably did. That's just but. Yeah.
But getting back to vendors and not really vendors, other direct sales people, get to know them, and they will, if they like you, like there's a few that like Dana, they call her all the time. They always want to do stuff. Hey, we're going here. We're doing this. Hey, have you heard about this event? You know, we did it last year, and we had success. There's a lot of people, and they'll tell you yeses and nos, and they'll buy your product. You know, you buy their product. So next thing you know, their friends are buying it. So it opens up your sales. I mean, because they're going to buy it. We have a lady that they were actually trading, but give me this, I give you that. But she wound up getting so much pink zebra stuff that she owed us a bunch of money because Dana didn't want none of her stuff anymore, but she kept getting the pink zebra stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, so it's good to know other direct sales people because they really will take you under their wing and pull you along. And network marketing groups, I know the Chamber of Commerce, they don't have any meetings or anything. I don't know how big the town is. I don't know how much time you have, but if you could find maybe
even a Chamber of Commerce is fine.
But how's the thing you do at Gary Green? They have monthly. No, they're not really monthly.
It's quarterly.
They're quarterly meetings, but they get together, and it's all small town businesses in this area, and they get together and have a little meeting, and
they network. The whole thing is about networking.
You know, that's where Dana got the dentist office thing once a month from there, and then she got a hold of Deb Hicks. Deb Hicks.
She introduced me to some more people, and
so
it's all. It'll just kind of keep on. It just kind of keeps on rolling.
And you got to stay busy and keep doing these things and keep building up and get it going.
Yeah. They're great. And Bonnie, you just said you got to join to go. There are some that'll let you go as a guest a couple of times, and in fact, I wouldn't join one that didn't let me go as a guest at least once or twice. But if you go to those, that'll give you an idea of what kind of networking they do. Because what you don't want to do is get into a group that all you do is go sit down at a table and listen to a speaker, and you've never got to talk to the people. You want those networking groups where at least when we sit down at the table, we spend the first 10-15 minutes going around the table and talking about what a good customer for us is, or what a good lead for us is, or what a good day for us is. I mean, we always have something like that we talk about, because then that way we can really share very specifically what it is that we're looking for out there in our business. Yeah. So, you want to make sure you interview them technically, basically. And there was something else I was just thinking about, and now I have forgotten. I'll think about it, I'm sure. Oh, I know what I was going to mention. So I talk about these speakers all the time, like the Brendan Burchards, the Rockin' Robin, Ray Higdon, all these people. Now I love this Bob Hyland fella. He's awesome. Invest time in yourself, because I'm telling you guys, that has absolutely helped me continue to grow. Because on my own, I mean, I'm just me sitting here. I don't have a clue. I was counting on, Colby to give me a little input, but I was trying not to be the big dummy, and so I wanted to try to figure things out on my own. So even back in the beginning, I started kind of listening and reading books and doing the podcasts. But I still continue constantly to learn. I spend time learning every day, because that's what really keeps me, what I think, feeling like fresh, giving me new ideas, It's just so important. And even if you only have a few minutes a day and you can only read a little excerpt of somebody, maybe a John Maxwell or the Zig Ziglar quotes that come across, just something to kind of help you every day, because that's really where, I credit a lot of me having the guts finally to quit my other job and to have faith in what I was doing and that I could do this. To Brendan Burchard, because of the things that I read in the podcasts. And man, he just, every morning after I'd listen to him or I'd read an excerpt, I would think, you know what, I can do this. This guy's right. I mean, I can. I know it sounds goofy, but I don't know, maybe I'm just that way. But
well, you had to hear it enough times from other people before you felt comfortable doing it.
Yeah, because it's that constant putting that positive in my head.
Yes.
That's just like when you hang out with negative people and they start to just suck the life right out of you. I mean, we know what that's like.
Yes.
But yet when you're around positive people, when somebody with energy, when they walk, my cousin Rod, perfect example. We were all at the family thing on Saturday, and they're older and all this. My cousin Rod, he's got that energy, and he walks in that room, and everybody's like, "Hey!" I mean,
well, he's got a swagger about him.
He totally
and
does.
It's just cool.
He's so cool. Hey, if you're on my personal page, I bet you can go through and pick which one he is. But yeah, it's just that positive that you got to surround yourself, and it has made a world of difference for me. Yes. World of difference. Yeah. So anyway,
positive talk, positive speaking.
Yeah, just spend that time that you deserve on learning and constantly growing yourself, because I promise you it helps. It helps so much. And then, be sure and share your story with other people. I have been told so many times over the last couple of months that I should be sharing my story constantly. Me, I always go, well, y'all all heard my story, and then I talk to somebody else. But apparently we're supposed to be, because that's how you kind of brand yourself, and you'll talk to people that will relate to you. So I thought that was kind of good advice, to be sure to share your story and be very relatable, be real. Don't, there are people that I've gotten online and they just sound so canned, and it doesn't do anything for me. And so, you guys are all awesome though. So, but just be real.
Yeah, all you guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. And I wrote this down, so it meant something, but it says our story is a journey, and our journey can adjust and change along the way. That's obviously true. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I want to see. Okay, let's go back and see if there were any questions or anything like that we need to preach it. I love it. Okay. I asked our chamber about a monthly thing, and she's never heard of it around here. She told me I'd have to join the chamber. So, yeah, if they won't let you at least go to one chamber meeting to see what it's like, keep looking. Or, in fact, Bonnie, shoot me your city and state and all that kind of stuff, and I'll do some research. I'll help you find something. And hopefully Linda found us. I've been happier since my surgery. Don't have to worry about the knives. Well, yeah. I had a lady say she was looking for me since last year. Lost my card. That's awesome. I'm in the business mode now that my job has been posted. I'm trying to find events. It's daily work. It absolutely is. You have to dedicate hours a day. Yep. And you have to want it more. If you want more than everyone else, you must work it more. Yeah, absolutely. Corporate Joe. You like that, Melina? Corporate Joe. I try to do something every day. Awesome. Duane woke up tonight. That's funny. He did, didn't he? Thank you, Emily. Meetings monthly, but you got to join to go. Okay, that's what I'm starting a new one. Yeah, start a new one. Well, you know what? In fact, that you say that. So my friend Elaine, she didn't care for, I guess, one of the meetings. Well, there's a couple of different meetings. There's a women something WOMTAC. I can't go to it, the one in spring, because there's already a fragrance person there, and it's not Pink Zebra, and they only allow one. And so she's going to start her own in Tomball. And so I thought that was great. And then we're going to put a list of all the different types of companies together. And
oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to have our meetings at the Egg and I. So
the Egg and I.
So yeah,
is that place big?
They must have a private room. I don't know.
The Egg and I has a private room for
I don't know.
eating breakfast.
No, I have no idea. I've not been in there, but that's where we're going. But yeah, start your own.
Sponsoring y'all? Giving y'all half price breakfast?
No, honey, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't know. Brendan Burchard. Before I had surgery, I was turning into a negative Nelly. You know what? And it's so hard to get. I mean, it's so easy to get wrapped up in that negative and to just to try to stop listening to it. But yeah, Linda found us finally. Yay, Linda! Don't even have next door. Oh dear. Okay, well good. It looks like we got through all the comments and everything. So, let's see. I posted on one of the groups. I posted a video. It was Bob Heilig doing. He was standing up at one of Ray Higdon's big conferences. And it's about 45 minutes long, but it is so good all the way to the end. I mean, that guy offers so much.
These guys speak in public?
Yeah, they do now. Like, that's what's cool.
Why don't you go to one of those?
I am.
Live.
I'm going to go see Brendan Burchard in October if I can swing it. I got tickets and everything.
Awesome.
I know.
Where at?
He's in Phoenix, Arizona.
You're going to Phoenix, Arizona?
Uh-huh. You want to come with me? I got 2 tickets. Actually, I think I may have gotten 3 or 4 tickets. If I did, then maybe somebody could go with me. But anyway, we'll know more about that. But there's so many different things I'm working on right now. So one of the things that I'm working on is an opportunity meeting. I would love to just do an opportunity thing online. I know Melina, y'all did one. I would love to do something like that with you guys. I know I tried, but I ended up having that event that day, and then I was in a no Wi-Fi zone. But I would love to do something like that, but I want to do one in person. I'm talking to a hotel, but what I would love to do is to get a few of you to share your why, to tell your story, 3 to 5 minutes long on a video. I would love that, and then send it to me. And what I'm going to do is compile a few different videos and then make like an opportunity video that we can use. So if any of you would be so kind as to send something like that to me, that would be fabulous. And then Melina, I may actually ask you to help me with that, but I want to put an opportunity video together, and I just want to use you guys. I mean, I want it to be just us. I just think it would be so cool to just do something like that. It doesn't have to be corporate produced. I think it should be us. So I think that would be a really, really cool thing. And then once we get it all done and wrapped up nicely in a bow, I'll send it out to all of you guys so that we can all use it. And if you're having a local opportunity meeting like what we're going to do, you'll actually have the video to show and, do it on a screen or whatever. So I've got put together kind of some different things to take with us to the meeting and all that kind of stuff. So as soon as I can get the meeting done, we'll be good to go. So
okay, I have a question.
Okay. What's your question?
I guess it's been a couple of years. You got on a talk radio show.
Mm-hmm.
How did you do that?
There was a lady with a, what do you call it? What do you call those people? I'm totally drawing a blank at what you call it.
Her?
Yeah, she basically helps this guy fill spots. Like, he looks for people.
Or a producer?
Yeah, kind of. She looks for people that have their own business. She looks for entrepreneurs. And somebody said, you should talk to Dana, with Pink Zebra. And she was like, what's Pink Zebra? Network marketing. Well, we've never done a network marketing. I don't know what that would be like. And so I visited with her first, and then she was like, oh yeah, this would be totally cool. So then she connected me with him. I mean, it was just chance. It was just a cool thing. I would love to do that again, but.
Cool. Hey. Let's do a recap.
I could do that. I could actually, if I can get this opportunity video together, that would be an awesome thing to do. And to actually let him hear from other people too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's so many cool things we could do, right? A broadcaster, yes. I just did a TV interview with TVE, but don't know what station.
Awesome.
See if they can get you a video of it, or at least the the link of it so that you can use it and send it out. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I think it would be awesome to do that. And then I'll tell y'all more about the Phoenix, Arizona, seriously, because I think I got 4 tickets, if I'm not mistaken. That would be a kind of cool giveaway. I mean, they'd have to cover their airfare to get there, but that'd be kind of a cool
who's the speaker?
giveaway. Brendan Richard.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
He's not coming anywhere closer to Texas?
Mm-mm. Well, I don't know. Maybe, but
So
that's not the one I got it
week?
from. It's on a weekend.
Really?
I may actually have it already marked on my calendar. Let me look.
Yeah, what's look?
I'll just look real fast while we're sitting here. I don't remember if I had it marked or not.
Can't be in October.
Yeah, it can. I don't have it marked yet.
I thought you said... Actually, I don't know what I thought you said. You said October?
Uh-huh. I know
That's a busy month.
I know. I
You're
know.
doing all this stuff by yourself.
It'll be worth it.
Dang it.
Dang it. Oh, see? Southwest has $99 flights. I know. I mean, I haven't been to... I think I flew
And every
into
seat
the...
is first class.
On Southwest.
Yeah, every seat is first class.
I love Southwest Airlines. They're the best. So, anyways, everybody working on parties? Everybody excited about all these parties that they've booked? And
I'm excited about mine.
are you?
Yep.
You're so funny. Actually, you better get some samples together, because Saturday night we have a good opportunity to either get a party booked or something from that place we're going.
Places.
I don't know where it is in Hallettsville.
Have you been to Hallettsville?
Yeah, but there was a Pink Zebra person there, and that person doesn't follow up with anybody, so we're gonna.
Oh, true.
Or at least not with my family. She probably follows up with everybody. I don't want to talk bad about her. She's probably great. Bet he flies the class with the pilot now. Oh, you knew that, doctor? Wow, 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 wow. Linda, I don't know when the October rally is. I really wish we did, because October is a busy month. We've asked.
We have a rally in October too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
We've asked when it is, but no, we don't know yet. It's usually the same weekend as the Scarecrow Festival, so. Anyway, what else?
Oh, that's true. We don't do the Scarecrow Festival because of the rallies.
I know.
Dang it. Dang it.
Dang it. Well, guys, if y'all don't have anything else, y'all got anything else?
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I have this guy I know. He has his foot in several businesses. And when the fidget spinner thing hit, he got into that. And he made like $7,000 or $8,000
Yeah,
in a short period of time.
Okay.
Because he got out there and sold his product.
Well, yes. But, okay, so back up a little bit. That guy, he sees a trend and he jumps on it immediately. He wastes no time. And he gets in there and he gets it done, because that's fast money, and that is going to go away, because you know that... But you know that lady, she couldn't afford the patent on those, and so now they're being copied all over the place.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Isn't that sad?
That is sad.
It's so sad. So, your friend that you're talking about, he he is awesome, but he has a different.
He's all about making money.
But it's fast money.
Well,
He gets in there and does whatever it is that he's doing quickly. And he's got his hand in several different pots because it's whatever's trending at the moment. And he jumps in and he throws everything at it.
He actually works 2 jobs full time, and he has and he has a business that he's partnered in. Actually, he has partners in all the businesses. He works Monday through Friday for one business, Saturday and Sunday for another. So I don't know how he has time for the other business, and I don't know where he got the time to sell fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
What they call?
Fidget spinners.
Yeah.
We have a patent on the base, the simmering lights. I'm not sure that you can patent the sprinkles. I don't think you can patent the sprinkles. But
we don't have a patent on the sprinkles.
But that's why we want.
But the sprinkler costs a whole lot of money.
People can't afford that. It's so expensive.
That's what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a patent on it because it costs a whole lot to make that, or the machine costs a lot of money.
Right.
And they don't have our recipes.
Right, I was going to say that's the big reason why they won't ever tell us exactly how they put the sprinkles together as far as the recipe goes, is for that reason right there. Bernice said exactly what I was thinking. If you jump on those trends, people eventually don't trust you or the product you're selling. All they see is a salesperson. That's all I see about him.
What?
I love him to death, your friend. Yeah. Love him to death, but I don't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Really?
No.
You don't trust him?
No, not with what he's selling. I think he's going to say whatever he's got to say to sell it.
That's a good salesman. You trust car salesmen?
No, I never said I did.
Well, thank you very much.
I don't think I think we're on 2 different pages. That's funny. That's funny.
I want to say one more thing.
What?
I really, really, really enjoyed last week's call.
I did too.
That was
Christy
awesome.
And Craig. Yeah, that was really cool listening to them
that
share.
That was really
cool.
awesome.
I love it when you guys do these calls with us and when we can go on a Facebook Live. Wondering, since I've seen Glade do the sprinkles too. Yeah. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't worry too much about them. Again, our fragrance content is higher than the majority, and there's just a lot to it, so I really wouldn't.
And ours is more personable.
Very much so.
It's not, a big manufacturer trying to sell it. We're individuals selling it.
Right. No, there is no patent on the Pink Zebra name, and if you actually Google Pink Zebra, you will see that there are tons of companies already named Pink Zebra out there. In fact, when they decided to call the company Pink Zebra, they went to buy the website, the URL, Pink Zebra, but it wasn't available. And the guy doesn't use it that had it, but wanted hundreds of thousands of dollars for, the website. So that's why they went with pinkzebrahome.com. So it's all good. I mean, that's why you see Pink Zebra label on the on those wines, the wines. Although they did get a little bit close to the logo, and that's when it starts to get a little iffy. And I'm pretty sure that Tom contacted his attorneys and all that kind of stuff just to be sure, because they're very protective of the logo and the brand, for sure.
Well, ain't they got a conflict with the other fragrance company about something they've made? And we have the patent on
it's the simmering lights. Yeah.
Simmering lights?
Yeah, they're not allowed to. Our simmering lights patent has to do with the what do you call it? Going over the light. So the other company, as long as theirs is connected at the bottom and it doesn't slide over it or something like that, it's okay. But they have crossed the line very closely as well. So we'll see. I took your input on the wine and didn't drink it. I poured it out and I'm going to put colored aquarium gravel. I'm sorry. I hate that you poured it out, but yeah, it wasn't good. Pink champagne is good. Oh, well, that's good. At least that's good. Yeah, I just, it is flattering to be copied, absolutely, but at the end of the day. So anyway, well, that's all we have folks.
That's all.
I'm going to name my street Pink Zebra. That's cute. Yeah, that's all we've got. So you guys have an amazing week. And if you need us, you know where to find us. We just, we'll keep on rocking on. I don't like
Maybe
wine
we should go
smells.
drink some wine.
Well, we got dinner
It is
waiting.
Tuesday.
Drew's downstairs. All right. Well, if y'all don't have anything else, where's Bucky? Bucky's with Drew. Drew's home. Bucky is on his lap.
We won't see Bucky.
We
till
won't see
Drew
Bucky
leaves.
till, yeah. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So, thank you. Thanks, Hilary. You guys, yeah, exactly. The Pink Zebra wine is yucky. I know, right? Thank you, guys. Y'all have an amazing rest of the week, and we will see you next week.
Look, there's Victoria.
I know. Have a great evening.
Thank you all. Y'all have a good evening.
Bye.
Sprinkle on.
Sprinkle on.